Hello, world, and welcome to the Common Sense Man's News and Talk Show here on this Hump Day Wednesday, May 8th, 2019. The show where we discuss news from various news sources via the internet, discuss them in a common sense way, trying to bring the left and the right together on just about everything you could think of on this planet Earth that we live on. And what we need some of those to call in. Let's have live discussions. 805-994-0606. And of course, it's all brought to you by yours truly, Eric Salas. All right, kind of everywhere. Everybody's off the news today. Everybody has different shit going on. We're going to start with Fox News. Are you her publicist? There's a picture of late night show host Mayers and Meghan McCain. As it says here, late night TV turns ugly as Meghan McCain slams Meyer for defending alleged anti-Semite Omar. And then a picture of that lady there too. What do you think about that? I mean, some of the shit she says is a little bit, I guess, anti-Semitism. I think she needs to be careful. I think she's walking a fine line there, whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, left, right, whatever. I mean, let's be realistic. I think she's pushing the envelope, but that's just what I read on the thing. So anyways, we'll move on from that. If you want to read that, Fox News. CNN, really? Their number one thing is Prince Henry and Meghan introduced newborn son. There's a picture of them. I'm sorry. If that's major news, we need to really move on. Anyways, to me, that's right. They're two human beings. Who gives a shit if they're royal? I mean, I really... Anyways, I guess that's being mean. Is that being mean? I guess that's being mean. Because I really don't give a rat's ass. Congratulations, but that's about as far as it goes for me. Here we go. Trump says on CNBC, Trump says China's vice premier is coming to the U.S. to make a deal. Trump said Chinese negotiators just informed the White House they're coming to the U.S. to make a deal on trade. Maybe they'll deal with these tariffs and negotiate something. And like I said, I'm not an expert on the trade thing and all the tariffs, but it seems to me one of the perks and enjoyments we have here in the United States of America is cheap, inexpensive stuff. Yeah, it's at Walmart and all the stuff, but it's inexpensive stuff. It gives opportunity for people to live really good lives, even though whatever, but it's made in China. That's one of the things why it's so cheap, because it's from China. So don't mess that up, because now you're putting all these tariffs that's going to affect us, our spending money to go out there and buy stuff. So that's my 2 cents on it. I think give or take, whatever you want to call it. USA Today, now here's the big news. But it's not big news on anybody's thing now, is the second suspect in the Colorado school shooting is a girl, sheriffs say. Anyways, they caught the one guy. There's one person dead, so our prayers go out to that family. But again, another school shooting. What's up with this? Is the problem with the media and everything. They focus so much on the shit that now people just start doing it. It just becomes a repetitive thing because it's in their mind. They're a little crazy maybe in the first place, and they want to be famous maybe. I don't know. It's crazy shit. Here we go. BBC, Iran suspends parts of nuclear deal. Iran threatens to lift restrictions on uranium enrichment amid heightened tensions with the U.S. That's because the U.S. backed out of that deal about a year ago and it forced major sanctions on Iran, which is screwing up their economy. I don't know what you think about that. I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know enough about it, but... It just seems like these guys weren't such radicals, which I guess everybody's radicals when it comes to religion and shit and oil and this. But if they weren't such radicals, maybe we could work somehow where they could use nuclear power to, they need power, I guess. I don't know. Here we go. Here's the big news. MSNBC, Trump lost more than $1 billion over a decade, New York Times reports. New York Times obtained 10 years of Donald Trump's tax information beginning in the mid-'80s, and the Times found that Trump lost $1.1 billion from 85 to 94. Trump responded to the reporting Wednesday morning on Twitter, and I don't have that Twitter here thing, but go check it out on MSNBC. Here we go, sports, kind of a big news. The A's, Mike Fiers throws his second career no-hitter. They won 2-0, so if you want to check that out, go to ESPN. And on this date, May 8th, 1970, I was 5 years old, Reed's emotional return inspires Knicks. Knicks captain Willis Reed stunned the Lakers by returning for Game 7 of the NBA Finals and scoring the team's first basket. There you go. I don't remember that because I was only 5 years old. There you go. That's it for sports. Let's move on to TMZ. Kim Kardashian, wanted by inmates. Please hear us out and get us out. This is referring to all the inmates she's been getting out. Now she's flooded with letters of inmates that on low-level crimes that are serving life sentences to please get us out of here, please. And the second thing on there, which again, if you have nothing better to do, your life is perfect, and you really don't care about your life. You think your life is a shit, and you have to live through other people. You have a little thing on here on the Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, reveal baby Sussex to the world, but still no name yet. So if you want to see the pictures, again, that is if you have nothing better to do. Your life is absolutely perfecto. And go over to the Travel Leisure, my favorite one. It's been on cruises all this week and in the last week. It's been on cruises. But Royal Caribbean just reopened their private island, and it has the largest water slide in North America. This private island is in the Bahamas called Perfect Day at Cocoa Bay. It has the crown jewel of this park is Daredevil's Peak, the tallest water slide in North America, which reaches a whopping 35 feet. They have some pictures. It's a very vibrant water park. I mean, just so much colors. And of course it's in the Bahamas, blends in with the thing. So if you're going on a Royal Caribbean cruise, hey, you might as well check that sucker out. All right, that's going to end it for this Hump Day Wednesday. We will go to our Facebook post. This is a repost. This is not going to be people on the right, the conservatives / Republicans are not going to like this. And I've seen this. This is true. This what I'm about to read is true, because I travel outside. I travel to Europe. It is very true when you talk to other people around the world and what they think of us. But this is a quote from Paul Thomas, New Zealand Morning Herald. Not a quote, but a little statement. It says it has a picture of Trump there, by the way. It took Trump less than a year to destroy America's good name around the globe. Trump personifies everything the rest of the world despises about America. Casual racism, crass materialism, relentless self-aggrandizement, vulgarity on an epic scale. He is the ugly American in excellence. Another day, more Republican dirty tricks. There you go. And he is. He quantifies that ugly American type thing that, and probably most of you people on the right, probably most people are okay with that. Like, because you don't care what the rest of the world thinks. But, some people do a little bit when you travel, if you're a traveler. Who wants to be the ugly American? I don't want to be that ugly American. That's why I always say I'm from California. There you go. That's going to end for this Day Wednesday. Please subscribe to my channel, the Common Sense Guns News and Talk Show, here on the YouTube, and we'll see you on Thirsty Thursday. Be nice to people, and that's it. Ciao.